Shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out. The prophesy of the downfall of America in this society. I'm going to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Madazar Wayungi, a.k.a. Mataz. And I'm coming back with another quick video. And basically, man, this video gonna be on a video that I was watching, and dude made perfect clarity of what he would want his daughters to do, and what any man should want their daughter to do. This out of common sense, man. Cause this world promotes that, oh, you supposed to let them do this. Oh, they ain't a woman until they this age, and a lot of this, a lot of that, you know, which is all bull crap, man. According to the Bible, Yahweh Shemal Shah made everything perfect. And a young woman is not a woman until she's about roughly around the age 12, 13, 14, when she have her menstrual cycle. That's when she become a woman, so she can start being able to give birth to children, you know. So, Yahweh Shemal Shah would have never designed their body like that if they were still considered as children. So, it's just a false narrative that this world promotes, you know, basically this for wickedness. Because what's going to end up happening? They're going to be feeling themselves, and then they're going to end up laying with something goofy instead of laying with a person that their father, you know, will want them to be with or point them to, you know. And that's what tend to happen when you follow this modern day society concept, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this video play. Give me a second.
The Western woman, the American woman, from a standpoint of marriage and family, this is the worst place in the world to choose a wife. Not only the worst place in the world, it's the worst place in the annals of history to choose a wife. Attention to a woman is like crack cocaine. And so she's seeing these things on the internet, and she's got guys in her DM, and they're giving her a false idea of their value. The male attention is monopoly money. Because when you hit 35, and that attention starts to go away, and you start looking for men, the kind of men you want, now you're competing with the younger, hotter, more fertile girl. There's a reason that the creator starts, you start to lose your eggs, in the mid-30s? I have daughters. My youngest daughter just graduated from college. She's 22. My advice to them, find the best man you can at your youngest age and settle down with him.
And if that man is 40 years old, you'd be okay with it?
40?
Yeah.
As long as he can provide for her and she loves her, she's going to treat her right, absolutely. As long as they're an adult. It's okay for an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old to have and put it all out on the internet. She's old enough to do that. She's old enough to be in a relationship. And what does God say, by the way? What does nature say? Nature says that women typically get their period like in their early teens, maybe 12, maybe 13 years old. In my opinion, that's nature and God saying he's preparing you to get ready for childbirth. It's always from tradition, and you go to other countries, the same thing. You find younger women with older men because the older man is more seasoned. The Western woman.
So yeah, man, he made a perfect sense, man. It is, man. That's the main thing. That this is the worst America. You know, this Western mindset. It's the worst place to get a wife. The worst place on the planet, man, to have a wife, man. Because these females over here, they don't want to be wives. They want to, like he said, man, a male attention over here is like crack cocaine to them. They get all this attention, everybody in their DM, giving them this false narrative of value and all this. And like, I kind of said what was the end part that about the flower, what he said and stuff. Because typically younger women are with older men. Why? Because they're more seasoned and they can take care of them, and it keep them not getting out of order and all of that. That's the whole reason why, man. But they don't want this to happen over here in Great Babylon. They could, like he said, man, they could have a OnlyFans. They could do this, they could do that. You know, it's okay for all that wickedness to go on. They could talk about how many wives they laid with and how many dudes they just sucked off and all this and that. But they not old enough to be in a relationship and to be with an older man. Because like he said, the lady gonna say, well, whatever, he was 40. He's like, 40? He said, as long as he could provide and protect her, that's all that matters. He didn't care. But this is the scenario of the mind frames of you people. Like he told his daughters, he said, get the best man you could get and settle down. He ain't say go have fun. He ain't say go live, because you got some simp fathers that'll tell their, hey man, don't be messing with this any old dude. Make sure he got this and that and this and that. Like, man, if he ain't treating you right, happy wife, happy life, you don't need that man. And all that, you got simp dudes, man. There's a lot of simps out here, man. That's why a lot of these women are out of order as well. Some of these fathers teach their daughters to be out of order, talking back to them, running their mouth. Oh, you know how your mother get, you know, because they bowing down to the damn woman at home, you know, and that's out of order, man. Yahweh Shem Shah never set things up to be like that. First of all, I'm gonna get to 1 Corinthians because I gotta close this soon. I can't go on too long. About to be training this person. I'm kind of running a little late on them. But hey, it is what it is. I'm about to be pulling up. But this is 1 Corinthians 11. And I'm going to start at 1. But ye followers of me, even as I'm also a follower of Mashiach. Now I promise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinance, and I delivered them, as I delivered them to you. It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is the Most High Power God. That's order, man. You know, that's how order always been set up, man. Yahweh Shem Shah set that order up for a reason. That the man is supposed to be the head over the woman. And we wasn't, first of all, I know happy wife, happy life. It's happy husband, happy life. Skip to verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So that's just complete order. So, hey, man, this place over here is completely out of order. This is the worst place to get a wife, because like it told you right here in the Titus 2:3, this is how a woman really supposed to act. An aged woman is exact. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness. It said that they become holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at homes, and good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of the Most High Power God be not blasphemed. And that's completely what it's supposed to be, man. They're supposed to be in that order. And if they ain't following that type of order, they ain't coming through in that concept, then guess what, man? You don't need these wicked demonic females, man. It's like, man, cut them off. Because what you're gonna do is just give yourself a whole bunch of problems that you don't deserve. And you're just gonna be putting yourself through a bond that you don't need. You don't need that in your life, you know. We already going through enough hell. Why go through some more hell by allowing yourself to stoop down to some woman level when you supposed to be over the woman, you know? And this is how they supposed to act. They supposed to be teaching these young women to not be acting like this, to not be wicked, to not be out of order, to not be, you know, following all this manner of things that they want to follow and think it's okay, and that they can just do whatever the hell they want. No, man, that's completely not. That's not order at all. That's not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that gonna get a lot of these females killed out here. But a lot of you men, y'all weak and y'all not standing on what y'all standing on. Thank you. And not controlling them how they supposed to be controlled. Hold on, man. All right, so Lakia, I had to, handle my business. I made it in a little early than what I thought. Before I kind of had to close it out because I had to get that done. But yeah, man, this is the terriblest place, man, to really have a wife, because they don't learn how to, be women here. They're not women anymore. And when you ain't learning how to be a woman and learning your place as a woman, this is the results you get. You get women that self-will. And it says, hold on, let me get that. All right, I'm going to get it. 1 Timothy 5:6. It says, 1 Timothy 5, it says, but she that liveth in pleasures is dead while she liveth. So when these women, these females living in pleasures, they already dead. They already bugged out of their minds because they're going off. They're doing something unnatural. So now that they living unnatural, living wicked, that's out of order. So yes, this is the worst place to have a wife, because in Babylon you could do whatever you want. You got these females over men, talking against men, all of that. They not even having the respect for a man anymore. So everything is about their selfish needs, their selfish wants. Well, not even needs, just their selfish wants, because a lot of these females don't really care about their needs too much. They care about the wants, the hairs, the nails. That they want to do all these things. They will spend their last to get their hair done than getting something to eat, or they'll buy some abomination versus eating something proper and that's of the Lord's dietary law. So now that they all into this folly, all into this wickedness, this is the results you get in Great Babylon. So now you're going to have full of wickedness, full of evil, full of maliciousness. This is the things that's going to happen when you allow things like this to happen. Who started this? This damn devil. Because what? I'm about to get it. Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that writes grievousness which they have prescribed. So now that they got these unrighteous decrees, all of this wickedness out here, this is the results you get. The results of evil, wickedness out here. Think doing whatever you want, do as thou wilt, because of these devils. Hey man, because the so-called white man and our females are hand to hand, especially the so-called black ones. So they all hand in hand with this devil. And so now you got nothing but turmoil, nothing but this wickedness everywhere. And that's why it says, because I'm about to be closing this out, get this real quick, Proverbs 16:5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he should not be unpunished. So they joined in hand with this devil, and it's an abomination. So now, and they're proud. And guess what? Who became the most proudest ones? Our females. They the most proudest ones, especially the so-called black ones. So now that they're proud and into all this wickedness, this is the results you get. You benefit the results of wickedness. That's what they're benefiting. This is the results. So now that the results of wickedness is out here, they love it. They love being able to do whatever they want. They got too much liberty. And that's what it is. Hold on, let me get another one. This is Ecclesiastes 25. I'm gonna start at 24. Ecclesiasticus 25:24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. And that's when death came on the planet. When Eve sinned on the planet. So that's when death arose. And it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. So when you give these females too much liberty, they do whatever they want. They don't have self-control anymore, you know. Self-control is thrown out the window because they're all in all type of wickedness. So now that they fulfilling the lust of that flesh, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, this is the things you get. And now they become what? Let me get one more quick one and I'm close. There you go. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And that's what you're getting. And you see the men doing it as well. But who else you seeing it? The females. This goes for them as well. Proud, boasters of themselves, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. They don't care about their parents. They unthankful. You can't satisfy them. They are the most hardest people to satisfy on the planet. And they're unholy. Ain't no holiness in them. They all wicked. So this is a result of wickedness you get. Because they want to be into all this folly and all this do as thou wilt, fulfill the lust of the flesh. So now this is the results you get, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, furious, despisers of those that are good. And they hate the ones that's doing good, like men like us, that's telling them the truth, telling them to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they don't want to hear it. So they want to fulfill every lust they can on the planet. So this is the results, man. So I ain't gonna go on too much longer because I'm about to close this out. I'm about to get my own personal workout in now. I just did my training, so I had to work. I got to make my money, but. So with that, man, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Wakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders at GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakatham, and Abba.